violence against women and girls is an issue that has not to be tolerated by anyone within the community, the region, and the countries that we come from. It has a great impact on, the people that the violence is committed unto them. So violence against women and girls really takes all forms. It ranges from gender-based violences, sexual violences in conflict and post-conflict settings, even in our cultural setting. So all stakeholders ranging from government, traditional leaders, cultural leaders, the private sector, faith-based organizations, the civil society organizations, should really join, the UN, should really join hands together to ensure that we collectively work or, stand together to ensure the aspect of violence against women and girls really comes to an end. And I'd really like to, applaud the efforts, made by the United Nations Secretary General in the campaign, in the campaign to end violence against women and girls. And at the regional level, we have the Africa UNiTE campaign that really has like key outcome areas that, it really works towards ensuring that it is, different states, different stakeholders really work towards ensuring that the outcome areas are really met. And this, in a way, leads towards, contribution in ending violence against women and girls. One key aspect that I want to point out is the key role that the civil society organizations like FEMNET, Farm Africa Solidarity, are doing in terms of, in the initiatives and activities that they are doing to profile, the key issues that are affecting women, the key issues in terms of that what women are really going through, and the advocacy level, they are really doing or engaged in to ensure that these key issues are profiled at different levels, and key actors really play a role in ensuring it comes to an end. And I would like really to call upon, our brothers out there, the men out there, to really, the women and all actors, the youth, to collectively, work together in ensuring that these issues that are affecting our sisters, the women out there, are addressed. And like I stated earlier on, it is not a single person's initiative. It calls upon a collective effort. And then the other call that I would like to make is in terms of, the perpetrators of these gross atrocities, should be brought to justice in terms of ending, the impunity bit of it, to all who commit such atrocities, to the young girls, to the women, they have to be brought into books. When all this is done, I think we'll be contributing and, efforts towards ending violence against women and girls. For me, one key message, again, like looking at the regional component of the UNiTE, that's the Africa UNiTE campaign to end violence against women and girls, like the commitments, we really have so many commitments in place that are geared towards, addressing pertinent issues affecting women and girls. But how can we turn these commitments into actions? Do we have national action plans in place? Do we have resources allocated in terms of addressing these issues really affecting the women and girls, in the continent? And then the other issue is when we have the data, when we have the statistics in place in terms of the trends of these atrocities, in terms of mechanisms put in place in addressing violence against women and girls issues, I think we'll move a step ahead towards bringing an end to violence against the women and girls. And then my last message to all actors out there, to all stakeholders out there, ranging from the youth, from the government, youth, government, civil society, private sectors, CBOs, violence against women